Hello everyone, my name is Pugs PVM, or Pugs. I'm here to bring you guys a RuneScape 3 rushing guide for Melee. Now before I get into this guide, I just want to say whoever does not like rushing in the wilderness, please exit out of this video before I begin. I'm going to be going over the gear setup, the inventory, and everything else that you might need to know about this. Please note, when I do rush in the wilderness, I am not by any means the best PKer out there. I strictly do this to PK noobs and have a little bit of fun. If there's a good PKer, I'm most likely not going to kill them. Alright, so this is the gear that I use when I go rushing. I try to stick with this setup because it has decent defense and hit points, as well as a low risk. As you can see, I have an Addy full helm, full royal d'hide, and a glory for my gear. All of this could be swapped out for better gear like a Nezi, D-boots, obby cape, or fire cape if you really wanted to risk it. For the weapons, I have a Drygor because it's very accurate and hits very high, along with the dragon longsword for the offhand. You could use a Godsword or a Chaotic, or a Zami Spear, that would work just fine, but I would suggest a level 70 weapon for the minimum requirement, otherwise you won't hit very accurately or high, and it's probably not going to work. And sometimes, if I don't want to use this setup with the Dragon Longsword and Drygor, I'm going to use the Zami Spear because I don't have to risk the Dragon Longsword, which is the extra 100k and it's not really worth it. So this works just fine too, as you can see. This is what I use for my inventory setup. I have a brew, restore, a superset, and a prayer potion. I have a 4 and 3 brace and the rest are monkfish. I bring a brew because it gives the extra 500 hit points and it's worth like 300 GP, so you can't really go wrong with that. If you have the herb lore level, I would strongly recommend an adrenaline potion because this gives extra adrenaline when you rush, and extremes or overloads, even though it could cost a little bit. The 4 and 3 brace is that so that the revs are unaggressive to me when I'm in the cave so that they can't attack me when I'm about to rush someone. And lastly, you could upgrade the monkfish with sharks or rocktails if you wish. Alright, so now that you guys know what I used to go rushing, I'm going to show you how it's done. Enjoy. Alright, so as you can see, I'm walking into a world right now. I immediately put my protect item on so I don't lose my Drygor. And I'm looking at revs to see if there's anybody here. There's nobody at the demon or the vampire, so there's most likely not anyone here. But I keep running to the edge of the rev cave so I can see if anyone else is there. And I don't see anyone. But then I see someone at Hellhounds, so I try to go to the corner here and see if they're in single or multi and I could attack them. And sure enough, I can attack them and they are in single. So I'm going to go hit the revs and get my adrenaline up so I could use Berserk. So I'll use my basic abilities, it gets my adrenaline up. And I'm going to just keep attacking revs so I can get that up to 100%. So I'm going to go attack the goblin now. You could also use your defensive abilities that are basic so that they could get adrenaline up higher. You can see I'm going to do that after I get my adrenaline up. So I'm just going to get it to 100%, and then I'm going to try to go around and rush him without him seeing me. And maybe I'll get his staff, because he might not be protecting it, I'm not sure. So, here you go, 100%. So I'm going to go rush now. I'm going to go by the orc so he doesn't see me. It might work better. So here you go, I'm going to use that basic ability, Anticipation. And then I'm going to go down and rush him. One more basic. And here we go. Use Freedom. Keeps my adrenaline up. And now Berserk. Here we go. See? He is protecting melee. But I am going to get him because he doesn't have any armor on. So there you go. Just like that. And got the Polypore. There you go. Just like that. That easy. Alright, I'm going to show you guys one more example. So I log into a world. Immediately put my protect item on. I log out at greater demons occasionally because there are people that kill green dragons. So I'm looking at green dragons, I don't see any up, but then I see a red dot here. So, and then there's someone that I can attack that has a good risk, and he's in multi-combat. So I'm going to switch into multi, and I'm going to get my adrenaline bar up so I could use Berserk again. So, as I wait, I try to hide from him so he doesn't see me and teleport away. So I'm going to go kill the greater demons here, try to get as far away as I can. And get my ability bar up, just like last time. Same thing, use my basic abilities, and try to get to 100% ability bar. And that'll be that. And then I'll go try to rush him. So I'm going to go kill another one because it didn't get me to 100%. So, and just about there. And there we go. So, I'm going to go rush now. Use my basic ability, and now Berserk. And I can't see him, but then I see him there. He puts on Protect Mage, I guess from the dragon. And then I just come in, get him. I'm going to stun him so he doesn't teleport away. And then one more basic ability after this, and he's dead. just like that. And I get some good loot here. I get a whip, offhand dragon longsword, and a bunch of dragon hide and dragon bones. So that was a pretty good kill there. And that's it. Just like that. Not that hard. Just find some noobs and have some fun, guys. That's all you have to do.